What it do, good people? Man, it's your boy. You know who it is. Gotta move my mic up a little bit. And I'm not playing Atomfall on here. All right, this is just what I'm playing while I talk. You understand me? This is more like a heart to heart, if you would. Uh, I'm off from work early because it's raining, and you know here I am. All right. For those of y'all who don't know, Atomfall just dropped. Well, at the time of this video, this game has me by the sack. I won't lie to you. Y'all throughout this, you're gonna hear me rambling a lot because this game makes you do a lot of backtracking. All right, and that's what I do. I backtrack a lot. I take pride in that. Atomfall is a mixture of the Left 4 Dead and Fallout and Skyrim and all those games. All right, made by Rebellion. It's just one of those games. Story driven, lots of back and forth. A little bit of combat, nothing too crazy, but overall is just fun, plain and simple. Yeah, I've been here. I gotta go to the road blockage. Okay, so at the moment I gotta go get Dr. Garou. It's very far into the game. Hopefully I'm not spoiling this for anybody. Hopefully you can just look away if you want to just hear what I gotta talk about, if that's something you want to hear. But yeah, man. But yeah, a little heart to heart, checking in on everybody, giving the 411, man. Y'all can tell me how y'all doing, because I'm going to tell y'all how I'm doing. I am fucking making it. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the statement of the year for a lot of people. Man, you can only do what you can do. I haven't gotten into a game like this in a long time, because I've been playing like every new thing that's came out so far. Most of the time been in Marvel Rivals. Oh yeah, at the bottom right, you see like your heart rate go up. Once that goes all the way up, you can't run that much, and you can't aim that good. Like you start getting shaky handed and whatnot. Uh, but yeah, man, I've been playing the shit out of some Marvel Rivals, man. It's fun, it's free, and I've invested just hit Grandmasters in it. I'm doing my thug thistle. But anywho, outside of that, man, I ain't been doing nothing too crazy, man. I just been styling and profiling. Try not to fake the funk. Damn, what happened to you, brother? I got that, and I got one of those. Crazy work. Um, some things that I feel like I need to tighten up on would probably be my streaming. I haven't streamed in a while, mostly for work. Now I'm not gonna sit here and act like I've just been ignoring, streaming overall. Usually I work Monday through Thursday, and so far I've been working on Fridays, Saturdays, and sometimes Sundays. So the schedule has been pretty hectic. I won't lie to you. And then on top of that, between working, me and my girl we got back into the gym together, and imagine getting off at like 4:30, sitting in traffic, making it to the gym at 6, being there for about an hour, hour and a half. You got to come home, try to eat and spend time with your girl. It's just been hectic in the craziest ways. I think I have to go here to find old boy. But yeah, man, as far as time management goes, streaming has been put on the back burner. And let's say on like Fridays and Saturdays, I want to stream. I put that to the side. You know, on Friday, cause I'm having to work. But now that I probably am off this week, who knows? Just speaking. I might do some streaming. Cause me and my brother have been playing Split Fiction, and I've been trying to get back to that and haven't. So, rifle ammo. Yeah, and that's how you find some ammo. And like ammo is scarce. I'm not gonna lie to you. Unless there's a recipe that you can use to make that I don't know about, ammo is very scarce. And as I enter this very dark, scary looking place, which is not even that scary. Well, there you have it. Once again, y'all have caught me in the middle of this game. I'm 15 plus hours in. I remember I downloaded it Friday, played it all Friday night, woke up Saturday. Was supposed to go do go do laundry. Didn't do that. Stayed here, played. Was supposed to go do that, wash clothes. It started raining real bad, and just played some more of this in the Discord, man. It's I don't know why. All right, that hurt my hand a little bit. It's fun. It's got that factor that makes me want to keep going. All right, because there's a lot of different cities within this that you go back and forth to. That's my one gripe with this game. A fast travel system would make this so much easier because in this game you got to travel like through city, through city, through city. Sometimes you got to go through sewer. Sometimes you got to go through. Hold up now. Excuse me for 1 second, child. I gotta do some digging. Oh, okay, never mind. It's on the back end. All right, let's see. What we got? Oh yeah, that's something in this game too. Use a metal detector to find hidden crates in the inside. It could be fun, man. Not gonna lie. Got an achievement the other day. I heard of Outlaw, and if y'all know anything about me, I love putting the belt to an ass real quick. So with that being said, y'all about to see me cut up. Ugh. How do I want to do this? See, they don't know I'm right there, so I'm gonna try to throw this right in the middle. That's 4 people dead. And now there's that buddy over here that's gonna. Yeah, I think that's it. And that's how you take out a group of 5, man. Good thing about this, I didn't really have to use much of any kind of bullets, so yeah, that should be pretty easy. Easy score, I would say. Didn't have to do anything too crazy. Didn't have to use up a lot of bullets. I used up 1 grenade, but I mean, I can easily make it again. Look how much. Look at the supplies. 51 scrap, 26 glue. I could easily make another one. That was not an issue. But whenever I could do it without having to use anything, perfect. It's a lot of exploring in this game. Not gonna lie to y'all. But as I try to get to where I gotta go, I'm gonna do some talking. I haven't been streaming in a while, and it kind of sucks. But at the same time, if we're being 100% completely honest, I've kind of fallen out of love with streaming on. It's gonna give me radiation poison. It's not. For some reason, Twitch is just not the place that it once was for me to stream, because it felt like in some ways getting on Twitch and streaming was just, it wasn't hard, all right? And there was a good chance you meet somebody new, but now it's just, it's up and down. Oh, I'm not enemy. Yeah, man. I try not to look at the numbers, y'all, but I feel like there's a formula for a lot of stuff, and I would think within the 3 to 4 years I've tried to take it serious, it just hasn't been, my thing. Not saying I'm gonna give up at all. Definitely not saying that. It just feels like every other thing feels good. I get on here and make a video. My friends see that. Somebody sees that. It gets a decent amount of views. It gets enough views to make me feel like, something's going on. I go stream over on TikTok. I don't. The stream and the TikTok stream has been 100% better than the Twitch stream has ever been. I don't know why. I guess because they push stuff and people enjoy what they see. I don't know. It's still a mystery, but it's just something about streaming on Twitch now, man. It's kind of hard, and I feel like I don't have that it factor that 100% guarantee. Like, I think I'm funny, right? I think I'm hilarious, actually. I think I can make a good joke. I think I can relate with a lot of stuff. But the chances of anybody coming in to relate with me on certain games or just whatever I decide to play, slim to none. So it just makes me feel like, maybe the grind didn't, go the way I thought I would go, or maybe I just didn't meet the expectations that I thought I was gonna meet. But it just feels unrewarding in a sense. Like, I don't have any subs. I've just hit 350, but don't even really feel like it. Like other people, there's gonna be 2 people that see this video and they're gonna get on my ass, which they have every right to, because Whenever I feel down about this specific subject, they always know what to say. That, and I'm like, you know what? You're right. To keep it cool, I'm gonna keep my head up. I ain't gonna get the numbers, blah blah blah. And they know who they are. But in that same light, those same two people have been grinding their ass off. They got a welcoming community, and they continue. The consistency is like A1, like steak sauce when it with them. So it's different from that perspective, because maybe they were in my shoes at one point. I don't know. It's just, it just don't be feeling like the hard work. But then again, maybe I did just answer my own dilemma, because if I didn't do anything that warrants anybody to try to come and see me, what would be the point? You know what I mean? So I'm not giving up by any means. I'm steady gonna try to, put my best foot forward in this situation. But the feeling isn't there like when I first started. And that's like, does it does it suck? Yes. Is it the truth? Yes. But that does not mean it's the end. I can say that. But then then part of me starts wondering, do I want to be the guy? I feel like if I continue down this path, I'll be in that like very big, huge percentile of streamers. Like if you go to any popular game or any game of, like, if I was to go to Atomfall right now on Twitch, you know how many people would be playing that? Do you know how many people would be like at the bottom, like with a view or two to try to get their stuff, seen? So if I had to make a gripe with this game, it would be a couple things, right? For one, no fast travel is very hurtful, because all that moving around, it is not fun. Oh yeah, I know what I was saying. So if I was to go to like Atomfall, right, and I say, you know what, I want to go crazy on Atomfall. Me personally, this is just me. I feel like I will be in that big percentile of people that's trying to, do something with this game. Because in all honesty, that's all Twitch is. You know, they try to get new people to come to your community, in my opinion. One back, get your crazy ass down. That's how I feel like the algorithm for the game goes. If you got to stream, you got to get people in, but I don't think people really click on those small channels like this. Like, what person that's streaming with one viewer gonna come and view my channel, or come view me playing this game? Very slim. Very, very slim. What is the odds of somebody that wants to see how this game look gonna scroll all the way down to my channel with one or two views? Why more bats? Back, I say, back. On guard, on guard. You will not turn me into Dracula. All right. Before I was rudely interrupted again, what are the odds, man? Just honestly tell me, what are the odds? Somebody gonna say, man, I'm looking for AKX Funny Man, specific, and then some of those channels be looking better than mine. So like I said, the odds, bro. That's the one thing I'm looking at, is just the odds. Very slim chance. If I had 30 people watching when I stream, then maybe the odds would, boost up a little bit, or they'd be in my favor. But I don't get that many views. I get, and this is not a secret. This is just pure honesty. That's why I don't like streaming on the days that my streaming friends that actually come through stream, because that's a view taken right there. Like, I got people that I've met through Twitch. They show up to damn near every. These people give me the game. They help out when they can. They show love. They come through and show love 8 times out of 10. Because the other two, they doing their thing or they're streaming. But the days they stream, I don't like streaming on those days, because I feel like, what's the point? It just don't be feeling like it. Perfect example. Good friend of mine. Very good friend. Been known us since elementary school. Didn't know our paths would cross like this. Amaze, right? Amaze has one of the best communities, right up there with Booms. Lots of followers on Twitter. Every time Amaze stream, people gonna be there. One time he said he wasn't gonna stream because he had to go do something. Everybody was like, well, what? Why, man? What's going on? People went fucking ludicrous. That brother does not get the same. Like Amaze has 25 people in his stream. Amaze drop a video on his YouTube, something that he been said multiple times that he cares more about. He'll drop a video on there, won't get half as many views. But yet when he streams, everybody in their mammy pull up. And I can understand where that comes from, in all honesty. I 100% understand where that frustration comes from. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. This isn't any, saying to make me feel like I'm ungrateful. I don't appreciate, what has happened to me so far. It just feels like, the hard work that I put in or want to put in, I feel like sometimes, what's the point? Nothing good is going to come from it. It's going to be the same shit. But then it just made me feel like if I quit all this hard work, it's like that meme with the guy with the pickaxe and he stops right before he gets to the diamonds. I just don't even know if there's diamonds on the other side. But I damn sure don't want to give up and I don't get my diamonds, It's it's the same concern that probably a lot of streamers or content creators or whatever have. I'm not the only one that has these problems, but that's kind of where I am at the moment. But that's just how I've been feeling. I'm not gonna stop doing anything. Gonna keep my grind up. Gonna try to time management is my number one thing because I have a lot of stuff going on, even though it don't look like it. But we're gonna get it straight. I appreciate those who rock with me. I appreciate those who come through every chance they get. Special thanks to Nipsey Noodle and my boy Brandon. But with that being said, man, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Yeah, it's gone on 27 minutes. I've said all I had to say. It was, like I said, a little heart to heart. I might do another one. Actually, I'm gonna do another one. Probably, but when I get further, so that way you guys can see how this game actually operates. Cause you've just been watching me run around for the longest. So, yeah, man. Once I get somewhere interesting, I'll do another heart to heart. Cause there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about, but I don't want to keep going over my time frame. So, with that being said, this has been whatever you want to make of this. This has been a little bit of Atomfall. All right, next time, hopefully y'all see more dialogue and some action. But this is the end of this heart to heart. That's probably what I'm gonna call this series too, a heart to heart. Just let y'all know, what's been weighing on my heart. But with that being said, that is the end of this episode. I will see y'all in the next one.